Right, today we're looking at gameplay and first thoughts of the new Settlers game, Settlers 7. So let's have a look. I've skipped the first cutscene and the introduction. This is the third level and I think could be the fourth. So straight away I'm going to expand my borders. So the good thing about this from other Settlers games, especially the first couple that I played, you can just send your troops straight through. Once you've mined all your resources and got enough equipment to equip your army, you can just click on your army and send them wherever you want to go instead of trying to expand your borders with turrets or whatever you used to do in the previous games. And as you can see, I've got farms. It's always good to have lots of grain farms to feed pigs and horses and sheep, etc. And taverns. You need a lot of taverns. You can sell them for money. So if you haven't got many mines, you have to have a lot of pubs. Right, so there's my little battle going on. Oop, let me just try and square that up. So the graphics are pretty good. You can zoom right in and see all the details. Your fat and skinny men. And you can only have one army for each general. At the moment I've got one general. You can buy some in the future levels. And as soon as I've taken this, you can see at the top I've got some gold, some stone and some coal that I can mine once I've taken this territory. Right, so first impressions, the game's pretty good. I've played it for about 6 hours so far, the last few days, and I'm enjoying it a lot. I'm more of a strategy gamer than a first-person gamer, that's for sure. Now, I never played Settlers 6, so I'm not sure if it's different from previous versions, but you don't build specific houses for specific jobs. You build a house, and then from there you can branch off from all the options it has. So, for example, this one here, I can build a woodcutter, a wood mill, and a tree planter. Now, as well as the core gameplay of construction and economics, you've got the an inventions and research page where you can put all those points that I'd won previously. You heard me little siren go off in the background before. That's a point I've earned for producing a certain amount of grain farms or taking over a certain amount of territories. So you can spend those on different research areas. The first type of buildings we have are simple buildings, and the second lot we have are the buildings that process, and the third lot of buildings we have are the mining type buildings, and the next ones are the processing of the mining buildings. And the last option we have the food gathering and resource processing as well, and also the storehouse, which is essential to have those randomly throughout your territories. So as an example, I'm going to build what they call a lodge, and out of that lodge you get the options to build a tree planting building, a tree cutter, a tree processing like a sawmill, and a fisherman building. And we get to also build the road that connects it to drop off and get and gather resources if it needs to. Now for each level we start off with a tavern, and out of that tavern we can prepare our musketeers and our pikemen, because those are the first two early options we have available to us. And later on, as you progress through the game, you get to build your own tavern or your own stronghold, and once you've mined your ore and melted it down and produced weapons, you can then take these, well, your men will take them for you. You just tell your guys you want to make some swordsmen and they'll make them. Or if you want to make some cavalry, you can also have a horse farm, and you've got to make a shield and you've got to make a armory as well. But at the moment, early stages, I've got two options to choose from. Another great feature of the game is the Geologist. Now, you can research this guy a little bit later on, and you don't have to go around trying to plant flags and places to try and find the right mine. You just send a geologist to a gold mine and it will increase the amount of gold in that mine. Or you can also send it to your coal or your iron mine. So that's a really good way to not run out of gold like I'd done when I'd previously played early settler games. Right, so my recommendation is, if you like this style of game, then go and buy it today. If you are unsure, wait for it to go on sale. So that's it from me and Settler 7. I'll see you next time.